huge shout out to the guys over at Old Geezers. You'll see, so the truck was a 3 on the tree, and I love manual cars and I love driving it, but it was too much. Just driving around, the kids are hanging on me while I'm trying to drive and shift, and that steering wheel is huge. So I just didn't want to fight with it. So, and third gear started going out too, so I replaced it with a 700 R4 4-speed with overdrive, and I didn't want to like anybody cutting into the floor, and I wanted it clean looking, so I went and bought a new steering column, and I'll drop the links for everything that like I purchased or whatever, so you guys can look at it. But you know, it's nice and clean, it lights up. Let's see if I can get you a good, you can see it looks nice. The levers feel really, really good, and so you can spend a lot of money here. And I was kind of in a bind for time, and good thing the Summit Racing store in Dallas is closed, so I was able to get that pretty easily. Actually, it came like the next day or two after I ordered it, but I didn't spend a ton of money. I did a lot of research, and you know, you hear some guys having some absolute like horror stories with the getting the wrong steering column, and you know, it being cheap parts inside and all that. So I got lucky. I've been driving this truck around quite a bit. It did come with all the levers and all of that stuff, and wiring harness and stuff. So I got lucky there, and so far it's been great. I still have my ugly steering wheel, which I plan on pulling this off. That'll be part of the project, pulling this off and like redoing it. And I'd be interested to see what this phone looks like under here. May switch the steering wheel to maybe a 15-inch one, but with no power steering. The big steering wheel helps. All right, so here we are under the truck. I'm hoping I'll get a little light. So got new transmission and pan. They custom made this cross member to hold the transmission for me, like did that in-house. Those guys at Old Geezers, man, they did a fantastic job. They put a new drive shaft in, custom drive shaft. They changed the rear end fluid. They worked on the carburetor. They ran the transmission coolant lines. You can kind of see them right there. Did metal lines, and I got lucky because I had already purchased that aftermarket radiator, which had the ports already in the bottom of it, so that when I swapped it over to automatic, I didn't have to do a new radiator as well. New flywheel torque converter, and they put a new mini starter on there as well. So all in all, like super happy. Everything looks good. It's been way more enjoyable to drive. They cleaned up the underside a little bit for me too. Still, I need to do a bunch more, so that'll be part of the projects, but it's been really, really fun to drive around and just much more enjoyable. They custom made this bracket here too for the parking brake, emergency brake cables, so that I could still use my old one. So they did a great job there. Did all the linkage and stuff as well for the shifter. So, sorry, moving around here. So all in all, super happy with everything that they did. I definitely recommend them. I will drop some links to some of the parts that I bought so that you guys can look at them. But that's the update for now. I'm gonna clean up the garage and get ready to start on the next project, which I'm super excited about. I've been hinting at it for a while, but we're finally gonna get started on it. And it might have something to do with this air tank. Some bags maybe?